So I don't know who this Thas guy is, but he's pretty awesome. Okay, so we're going to start this out. You're going to draw a line. I'm drawing a line from each corner of the shape to the vanishing point. Now, the easy ones are the bottom ones. Right away, you can see, okay, I've got to do all these bottom ones. I'm going to draw to the vanishing point. So each one, I'm going to take my ruler, and I'm going to make sure that I'm drawing it nice and straight, because especially with all of these lines, if you don't use your ruler, it starts to get really, really confusing. So I'm just going to keep drawing from each one of these to the vanishing point. Bear with me as I do this. Ooh, that one's going to be real skinny. Got another one here. Got another one here. Doing all the bottom ones first. That's usually the way I roll, so that I know if any of the other ones are going to run into it. Then I can stop. Got this little tiny one right in here. That one's going to be rough. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, I mean, that a little curved. That's all right. There we go. Nice S. And see, it's going to stop right there because, yeah, I can't go through the shape in front of it. And then I'm going to come over here and draw from the edge of the S. Just take your ruler and line it up with the edge of the... Now, this is the next step is I'm going to have to do the upper level. So I've got that one here. And then I've got this one way up here. See, notice I'm lining up with the vanishing point, but it runs into the H, so I'm going to stop. I'm not really seeing any here. And then I've got this one right over here on the edge of the S. So I'm going to stop right there when I get to the edge. And then I got this little tiny nub right there. So I think I've got all of them on the top. And now what I'm going to do is, see, if you look here, I'm just redrawing the edge here. To redraw this edge right over there. Redraw this edge right down here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase just a little bit because I'm erasing the entire background. I don't want to do that. Let me go ahead and change this a little bit. There we go. All right, so I'm going to erase this. And I like to just erase as I'm going, because then what starts to happen is the just words and the lines and everything get all confusing. So this one's done. Now again, I'm redrawing the edges. Kind of seeing one up here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now this one right here is that edge. This one right here, straight up and down. That goes straight up and down. That one goes across. That one goes across. So then this one goes across. All right, so that probably nails that one. So again, just going to come in here, erase all of this. That little guy right there. So I'm just redrawing the same angles further down. This A gets a little hard. So let's look here. I got this edge. I'm going to redraw that edge. This edge goes up and down. Same direction. This one goes across. Same direction. This one goes that way. Redraw it same direction. Redraw that one. Redraw that one. You're just doing the exact same angles. I don't really have to do anything in there. So again, once again, going to erase. So you guys can see this in here. All right, now the S is a little hard because it's got some weird angles going on here. So I'm redrawing the curves. So you see this curve right there? I'm going to redraw that curve right there. And then this curve right here, I'm going to redraw that curve right there. I'm trying to get as precise as possible. You can see there's these two curves or edges are the exact same. And then I'm just going to erase this, erase my little arrows, and I think that's about it.